Well, hello there and welcome to the Okanagan Forest channel. I'd like to do this brief tour and update of my cabin for people that are interested. So we're going to start here, and first we'll take a quick look at the outhouse. So bear with me as I walk. I'll try not to fall. Open the door here so we can have a look in. And there is our outhouse with a beautiful window. And gosh, I guess I've had it 5 or 6, 7 years already. It's still just working beautifully. Okay, now let's proceed. Walk over here. Been parking the old Jeep in the shade because it's a little bit sunny this 4th of July weekend. And up there you can see the flag. That happens to be the flag of the Republic of Cascadia. Some people call it the People's Republic of Cascadia, but I just like to think of it as the Republic of Cascadia. Do a Google search, you can find out all about it. It's kind of a fun flag. Now let's turn this way. And there's both doors of the cabin open. You can look over across at the beautiful mountain. And you know, today the sky is just incredibly blue with these white clouds. And so just like the Republic of Cascadia flag, you have blue, white, and green, which is so appropriate for this kind of place. Now, being the 4th of July weekend, of course, we would want to have Old Glory in camp, and we do. You can look right there and see Old Glory right there in its important position. But let me take a look again at that flag and take a look at the sky. Isn't that just absolutely beautiful? I'm going to pan around this way so you can see the mountain across the way. It really is beautiful. And we'll make a full circle. Probably get the sun in our eyes here in a minute. That's possible. And then what I'd like to do is take a quick look inside the cabin. As it's almost 6 o'clock and the sun sets to the west, and the feng shui of my cabin is such that in the evening the sun comes in the door, we actually have a little bit more light than you'd normally have unless you put up the light. I just finished dinner. I had Kodiak flapjacks and eggs cooked on my stove there. There's water. And we'll just step in the cabin. And now we're up in the cabin. On the wall there are some maps. See those little thermos bottles? I fill those with hot water and they'll last about 24 hours. So whenever you come and you want to wash and get clean, you have hot water to clean with. And across here is the cooking area. Two things I want to point out here. First, that old strainer pot that I got at Goodwill for $2 or $3 makes a wonderful garbage can. And I actually have one at each end of the table. And the other thing I want to point out are these buckets with the screw-on, screw-off tops that keep things perfectly clean, dry, and sealed. And that works so well up here. We don't have a lot up here, but we have the basic necessities. And got a couple onions up there ready to cook. Let's turn around now and take a look at the cooking area from maybe the other direction. You can see there's a shower curtain there on the door, and I close that to reduce the wind if it's windy when I'm cooking. You can see up on the wall also there's identifying wolves in the wild, life of the cougar. And here's the box from the flapjacks I had for dinner. And I put that up because I just thought it was kind of fun. Here is the stove, and of course we don't have a fire at this time of year, but it's all prepared and ready to go. And at this time of year, I do, when it gets dark or late in the evening when I want to just relax, it's nice to have a candle. So I put a candle on the fire, on the stove, and light it. Here you can see some of the other utensils for the kitchen, and a sign that I got, again, for a couple bucks that I happen to really like. Bless our home. And here you can see an old license plate that I got when I was first married in Virginia. And continuing around, here are tools and things required for fixing things and so on and so forth. And then on the other side, you see all of these IKEA bags. Well, that's all hardwood, mostly cut where I live in Mukilteo. But it works really great in combination with the wood here. And so I brought it up. Then finally, here's the office, the cabin office. And again, you can see we've got candles, we've got books, and we've got all the things we need to have to be prepared and have fun up here, which is exactly what we'd like to do. And there's enough light now that you can kind of see a little bit better than before. See all the things that are here on the table at the office. Sometimes people ask me, what are you doing with all those big blue barrels? Well, they're really furniture. This one here that's got the Jeep thing on it is actually winter clothing, backup clothing. Those back there have sleeping bags and other kind of basic stuff. There's really nothing of value. It's just old hand-me-down things from the city that I brought up here to have in the cabin. Now let's go back here just a little bit farther. You can kind of see that back wall. I just hang things up there just for kind of fun. Warning, this area under video surveillance. Trespassers will be prosecuted. The only problem is I don't have the video system. Sign's kind of fun though. Here's the closet. You can see how the closet works, just kind of hanging on the side. And once again, if we turn around, we'll have a look at the desk in the office area and out the main front door. There you go. It's really quite comfortable with the outhouse and everything else. This is really a comfortable cabin to spend time in, and I really enjoy it. So I hope you've enjoyed this simple tour, and I look forward to hearing what you think. Take care and have a good day.